What I would like to see in a hypothetical world, because it doesn't exist right now, is a response that would have looked more like this. They jumped on that man. The people who were there jump in and break it up. The police come and they arrest anybody who was fighting. In this particular scenario, it would only have been the white folks fighting because we just would have jumped in and broke it up. Uh, and then that would have been that part. And then there would have been organized effort on the back end to go and pay these people's bail, get them effective counsel, um, that type of thing running at always ready is I guess the way I would put it, Um, and I'm not saying that you look at another community and say do what they do, but you look at other communities and you say, okay, what can we learn from how they respond to things? Had this been a member of the Jewish community, you would have seen lawsuits, you would have seen lawyers all over the place. It would have been pushed to MSNBC, Fox, everywhere else, to push the fact that you do not attack people in this way. But the coverage I saw was focused mainly on the fight.
My only thought process on it was, I've said this hundreds of times on this show, when it comes to violence like this, I don't condone it, but I understand it. And I was very proud of my community for taking up the fight when they know that this fight was unfair, that it was wrong. This ain't gonna happen on our watch. And I even made a joke, so I'll tell you my joke. I even made a joke that, yeah, them people thought they was real safe because they was back on their boat. And they thought, tag, this is it. Ooh, I'm in my safe spot. You can't touch me. And you effed around and found out that that's not true at all. The only issue that I have is, my people, you didn't even give it 24 hours before you started making it entertainment. And that's what bothers me. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I did laugh at some of them because some of them was funny. Some of them was quite entertaining. Then what normally happens afterwards, then it started getting lazy. Then it was just doing stuff just to do something. Just so the spotlight is off the event and put on you now because, haha, you're funny. And you're taken away from what that event actually was shown, solidarity. You mess with mine, I'm going to mess with you. And you turn it into an SNL skit. And that bothers me. Less than 24 hours. Or at least 24 hours.
But see, like the first 24, I give it 48 hours. Okay. And I'm good with all the jokes and all of that because we like the joke, man. That's part of our culture. That's actually a part of our culture. And it draws people together and it spreads things faster. That's cool. It's cool. But it's like some things have to be held sacred. And sometimes the objective has to be bigger than the entertainment. So at a certain point, you have to say, all right, yeah, man, but look, right?
Yeah, yes.
But I don't want it to be like black respectability politics at the same time, right? I mean, you want to make jokes, but some things should be sacred though, right? You don't take our icons, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Sojourner Truth, you don't take them and turn them into a comic for this. Because in the reality, this wasn't part of a civil rights movement. This was standing up for yourself. This was self-defense, right? This is just another fight. Really, it's just another fight. So like when people talk about it was a holiday, it's not a freaking holiday. It's just these people fucked around and found out. That's what that was. We need to be in that mood, in that mode all the time. But I personally, and I made it a point not to go and be that dude who jumps on people posts. But I was personally offended by the ones where they like all of a sudden you got Malcolm X holding a chair, or you got Martin Luther King holding a chair, or you got, it's just like it's nothing sacred. You could do anybody else holding a chair. You could have the random slave lady holding a chair like I did. You could have there's all kinds of stuff you could do. All kinds of stuff you could do. But our heroes and our icons, some things should just kind of be off limits to me. I don't know. But that's my personal take. That has nothing to do with everybody else's take. But that's how I felt about it.
Yeah. I just know from history that the more you make, and this is what I'm saying right here. I am not saying that eventually you're gonna have to make some jokes about some events to keep your sanity in this country. But I know from history that the more you keep joking about it, the more the message is lost.
It's not a big deal to you. How's it gonna be a big deal to them?
Yeah, that's my point.
Let's just be real about it. If you can't take it serious, you can't be mad when your adversary doesn't take it serious. That's the thing. And that, like I said, this is not about black respectability. Well, you got to make sure you told a lie so you don't look funny in front of people. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm saying, what are we after? Right? I'm big on, fuck them. I don't care about them. Right? I don't care. They're going to do what they're going to do. I'm concerned about us. We're in a rebuilding mode. We're in a growth mode. So what is it that we are after, and what is it that we want to present? Right? So part of what we want to present is that you don't get to jump on one of us. This is not, we are not subjugated yet. You know what I'm saying? So part of the message was don't put your hands on it. Second part of the message is we're going to defend our own. Then we're gonna have a good time about it. Just, family do. Family makes it, it's family. But then at the same time, what the old lady, what the mother used to say back in the day? Don't hang your dirty laundry outside or whatever it is. Sometimes you got to get serious. And I think like now should be the time that we're serious. And I don't even see us being serious. I see what has happened is it happened, it caught fire, it became funny, it faded away, it's over. And then we're going to mobilize again. Thank you, Stokely Carmichael. We're going to mobilize again the next time one of us is set upon. We're not organizing yet. And that's the next piece. We have to start organizing so that we're active even when we're not under attack.
Yep.